If your child tells you that Andrew Witcher molested her, by law, you have to turn him in. Did Amy Witcher do that? No, she didn't. She did everything in her power to help him get away with it, knowing that he was on methamphetamines. The fact is, these folks took advantage of me. I had to rely on somebody. Obviously, the cops are not going to do their fucking jobs. So people promised me that they would help. A lot of people did that. If you do this, Sean, if you do that, Sean, and I jumped through their hoops, and in the end, they just took advantage of me. Through all of this, you can see that, yes, people did take advantage of me. Yes, they did mislead the situation. Yes, they did lie to me outright. And you know what? All these people who said that they couldn't do nothing, well, once their voices are up there, they sure as hell can do something, can't they? They're sure as hell looking now, aren't they? They couldn't be bothered to look before, but now they can look, now that they're pissed off that I not only told the truth, but I showed it. You can be as mad as you want. It's a lot of work to try to hide the shit that you said, isn't it? You're not happy about the fact that I recorded you and put you on the internet. Well, at least I didn't put it up out of context. At least I didn't pull out just little bits and pieces to try to paint you as a fucking idiot. I showed the whole conversation that proves you're an idiot. Congratulations, idiot. And now you're committing crimes by trying to destroy that evidence. It is evidence of your crimes. It's evidence of abuse against an at-risk adult. It's evidence that you violated your obligations as a mandated reporter in the state of Nebraska. All these people's excuse was the same. They refuse to look at the evidence, and then they say they don't know nothing. Well, it's not my fault you wouldn't look at evidence. It's also not my fault that when it became a volatile and dangerous environment, that you didn't want to acknowledge that that wasn't just a volatile and dangerous environment for you. For example, when Harley was coming over, drunk as a skunk and throwing tantrums. Yeah, I gotta dig that recording out too. I don't have the facilities nor the abilities required to turn in my predators. I haven't had them for the entirety of my life. Without someone there and present, I will get blown off. They will use mentally ill as their excuse to not do their fucking jobs. They will use that as their excuse why they blew you off, and in reality, it's a felony for them to do so. I am an at-risk adult. Now, these people who want to spend all this time and complain about all my YouTube videos and all my Facebook stuff, are they taking it down? No, they're not. They changed the algorithms, assholes. You can't just complain about somebody and something they posted until it goes away anymore. I've got literally hundreds of notifications of privacy violations. Literally hundreds of them. And literally hundreds of them do not violate YouTube's policies. It's not that people aren't trying to destroy the evidence. They destroyed plenty. But changes in algorithms have made it so that destroying evidence is not as easy as it was before. just claiming that somebody posting up evidence is spam to get them put on a 30 fucking day Facebook ban and cut them off from their help. And then you pretend like I'm a bad person because after cutting me off repeatedly from my resources and I am frustrated, you pretend I'm a bad person? No. People who want to say, oh, it's not my fault. You know what? It is your fault. It absolutely is. You could do something. You could take a look. You could keep your word. You could stop fucking drinking and beating your fucking kids. You could stop doing meth and molesting them. Jesus fucking Christ, it ain't rocket science. My predators fought hard to destroy my life. And my supposed friends fought hard to look the other way. This is why I am an at-risk adult. People don't care about me. That makes it okay to do whatever the fuck you want. Dan Fabert needs to be involved. He needs to make those phone calls with me, and that evidence needs to be recorded. Megan Misegatis needs to make those calls with me. And it all does need to be recorded. And yes, there are parts that are going to be vague because I will not have you putting my family and friends at risk again. I will not have you putting my evidence at risk again. These things that are being done to me are highly illegal, but they're only illegal if you give a shit. Are you guys speaking up? Are you fighting for my rights, or are you arguing in fucking Facebook groups? Fucking pieces of shit.